Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 7th, and today is the memorial of St. Raymond of Penyafort. This is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. Coming up, we've got a lot of news to get to this morning, so let's get into it. Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel says it might take a ballot proposal to be approved to get state lawmakers subjected to the Freedom of Information Act. She added she hopes she's wrong about that. Nessel's comments followed the failure of lawmakers to pass the Bringing Reforms in Integrity, Transparency, and Ethics Act, known as BRIGHT, that would have subjected the legislature and governor's office to FOIA. House Speaker-elect Matt Hall's office has not commented about their plans for those bills, as Republicans will take over with a 58-52 majority tomorrow. The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office has denied a request by the Detroit Police Department for an arrest warrant for rapper Nicki Minaj. She's accused of allegedly assaulting her former manager while in Detroit for a concert at Little Caesars Arena in April of last year. 40-year-old Brandon Garrett of California says Minaj hit him in the face when she learned he sent someone else to get a prescription for her while she was enraged. The prosecutor's office says the request was denied due to insufficient evidence that a crime had been committed. Bay County is looking to negotiate with Bay City Bridge partners to have their own toll rate to cross the toll bridges in Bay City. County Executive Jim Barcia said that it is a budget buster with the county's fleet of more than 100 vehicles, so they avoid the toll bridges altogether. The deal Bay County is offering is $25,000 per year for unlimited crossings for county vehicles. The U.S. Coast Guard has begun its ice-breaking operations on the Great Lakes for the winter. In western Lake Superior, U.S. Coast Guard cutter Mackinac is working in the twin ports of Duluth, Minnesota, and Superior, Wisconsin. Officials will assign more icebreakers as the ice coverage expands. U.S. Coast Guard Sector North Great Lakes says Operation Taconite is their largest domestic ice-breaking operation, covering Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, the St. Mary's River, the Straits of Mackinac, and Georgian Bay. And the success of the Detroit Lions on the football field is generating plenty of economic impact in the area. The Sunday night victory for the Lions that guaranteed at least one home playoff game brought in $15 million. The president and CEO of Visit Detroit, Claude Molinari, says an upcoming playoff game will bring in around $20 million to the city. The game will be played on January 18th or 19th, depending on the NFL schedule. You're listening to your local news and weather on Ave Maria Radio. This is Michigan Mornings. Your local weather's coming up next. Now this. In Detroit today, we will see some scattered flurries, but overall it will be mostly sunny with a high of 28. Tonight, the clouds roll in and lows will dip to 16. Tomorrow, we will have mostly sunny skies, but some areas could see a stray snow shower. Highs will be around 22. Thursday will be sunny with temperatures in the mid-20s. Friday will be cloudy with highs in the upper 20s. Right now it is 25 and overcast in Detroit. In Saginaw today, we will see some scattered flurries, but overall it will be mostly sunny with a high of 28. Tonight the clouds roll in and lows will dip to 12. Tomorrow we'll have partly sunny skies and highs will be around 19. Thursday will be sunny with temperatures in the mid-20s. Friday will be cloudy with highs in the mid-20s. Right now, it is 21 and overcast in Saginaw. Welcome back to Michigan Mornings. I'm Matthew Handley, and I have some more news to bring to your attention. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is resigning as the leader of his Liberal Party, but will remain Prime Minister until a new leader is chosen. He made the announcement yesterday, calling it, quote, the best for the country. Trudeau has served as the country's Prime Minister since 2015. His decision comes as he faced polling numbers ahead of a general election many analysts predicted he would lose. The former Proud Boys leader, who is serving a 22-year sentence for his role in the January 6th Capitol riot, is seeking a pardon from President-elect Donald Trump. The attorney for Enrique Tarrio claims his client is being targeted for his political views. Tarrio is convicted of seditious conspiracy. Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni says she and President-elect Donald Trump are ready to work together. Mark Mayfield has details.
Giles Gibson reports that Meloni paid an unannounced visit to Trump over the weekend at his Mar-a-Lago resort.
Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini said in a post on X that Meloni and Trump discussed peace, industrial and commercial cooperation, security, and Cecilia Sala, who's an Italian journalist who's recently been detained in Iran.
The meeting comes just days before Meloni is scheduled to meet with President Biden in Rome in what's expected to be the final foreign trip of his presidency. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The body of former President Jimmy Carter is expected to arrive in Washington today. Carter's body will be flown from his home state of Georgia and will be taken to the U.S. Capitol Rotunda. The late president's family, members of Congress, and other dignitaries will attend a private ceremony. He will then lie in state in the Rotunda until his funeral at the National Cathedral on Thursday. And Apple is planning to update its artificial intelligence after complaints about inaccurate news alerts on iPhones. The company said Monday it would work to have the software clarify when notifications are AI-generated summaries. The BBC raised concerns last month after a summary incorrectly told readers that accused healthcare CEO killer Luigi Mangione had shot himself. PSEUDO-HYPPOLYTUS says the Father of immortality sent his immortal Son and Word into the world to come to us men and cleanse us with water and the Spirit. I'm Matthew Handley. That's going to do it for this edition of Michigan Mornings on a Tuesday. Lord willing, I will talk to you again tomorrow. And until then, goodbye.